these principles.
And it's NTO, no time off.
All right. Yeah, let me of course, chime in with everyone else. There is a responsibility at each of us that I know personally. I don't even have to look around to get a nod from anyone. I know because they've been about the work shoulder to shoulder for decades. But the point I want to make is there is an obligation to keep this body at a high enough vibration to carry those spirits that I'm calling, that I'm living. Because if I do not, they will in fact overwhelm and decide not to occupy this incarnation, resulting in demise. Mm-hmm. But I want to point this out, that in fact, that being true, I personally, again, as the name indicates, and I tell those that I have the privilege of guiding, be careful, because the name is rhymey and sounds very good and it just kind of fits and makes you feel good and brings a smile to your face. So be careful, be very careful. You know a tiny little aspect of that spirit, but all of that spirit is coming. Mm-hmm. You understand? Not just this little part that you know, mm-hmm. that you feel really good about, and that's okay. That's okay. So there is a responsibility in this Ren process, in this naming process of accepting those spirits, and that process is and cannot be presumptuous. That process must be asked, can I? And then accepted, and then lived. You see,
this is what is so prevalent in our thought. Grandmaster said, "This is the temple." Yes, this is the church. Mm-hmm. This is the cathedral. Absolutely. This is the mosque. This is the holy ground.
Mm-hmm. And the shrine.
You see, and the shrine. Yes, you see, and without taking care of this, you know, you can build a beautiful cathedral out of steel and beautiful stained glass and molest little boys inside of it. Absolutely. But when you know that your responsibility to the divine spirit that dwells within here, what kind of a preparation would you make for a guest who's coming to dinner? Mm-hmm. Well, the Netaru feed all the time mm-hmm. within this. What are we going to offer on the altar mm-hmm. of our divine body mm-hmm. to feed these divine forces? Because if you don't feed a guardian, that guardian may end up stealing from you.
Hello? Let me make a statement for those in the audience who are watching this, who are taking on divine names. Mm. We want to, as Kemetic priests, we want to make sure that you understand that your Ren is the utterance of your energy. The utterance of your energy. And remember, we are all connected to the Netaru. And so, don't take on, you can't be Ra. You want to show your relationship to Ra. Mm-hmm. You can't be Ptah, you show your relationship to Ptah. You can't be Haru, who dwells within you. Mm-hmm. You can't be Amun, the unseen creative force of the whole universe. You can't be the architect of the universe. But you are a what? You are manifesting as a minute or small energy of that creator. A duplicator of that creator. So your name should reflect, your Ren should reflect where you come from. It connected to your culture. But it also talks about who you are and where you're going. So please, those people, show your association, your love and respect to the Netaru. You are not the Necha. You are a manifestation of it.
You know, it took me 30 years to take on the title Set Ptah, which means son of Ptah. After 3 decades doing the works of Ptah, I then took on that title. That's why your name will grow. Mm-hmm. You know, and the
that's mine. Yes.
Our names trail.